Hello, you guys. Welcome to the Wise Woman. Today, we're here in the kitchen. It's morning, and we're going to have some eggs today. They're called Mutt Eggs. You know, you guys, we're on a weight loss journey, and we're not doing a weight loss journey drastically, but we just cut out all the meats. We do eat fish and things of the sea. However, we're into our 8th week meat free. We stopped, of course, December 31st. After we did the grand finale of the meats during the holidays, we decide, wellness is more important than anything when it comes down to the wise woman way. I mean, who could be wise, eating these things? So our next journey on this trip will to delete out even fish and shrimp. Okay, so we're gonna be straight up vegan. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys are having an awesome morning or day, no matter where you at, or night, wherever you are in the world. So we're going to show you how we make our Mutt eggs, including vegetables into our eggs. Okay, we're going to have a nice breakfast. Okay, so here we go. Of course, we're going to have fruit with it. So what we're going to do, let me just go over here real quick and just grab a little oil and vinegar. Yeah, let's grab a little oil because you guys know, I guess we'll go ahead and do some, no, we don't want to do sesame oil. I think olive oil will be a good start. You guys excuse me, please. Trying to find this oil. Okay, so it's okay. We'll go ahead and do some peanut oil. That will be fine, and let's get ourselves something out to drink. Okay, and I'll let you guys know exactly what we will be eating and drinking today, how it looks, how it tastes. And this recipe, Mutt Eggs, is part of our Fat of the Land recipes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use peanut oil to make our eggs. And the reason why we're choosing oil, peanut is plant-based, of course, but when you make eggs, it's better to use an oil. It may transcend to some fat, but the good thing is the way oil is more liquefied than butters, spreads, and things of that nature, which can also get clogged up in your system, like your arteries and things, and not good for your heart. So we'll choose oil, and I learned this from my granddaughter Kayla when she came home one day from her cooking class. We can learn from any and everybody regardless of age. Yep, thank you for tuning in, you guys. Okay, so here we go. We're going to first get our measuring cup. Okay? And we don't necessarily need a measuring cup, but you know what? We're going to use a measuring cup because after all, it's all about cooking. Okay, so here we go, you guys. I'm not going to turn anything on. In 1 minute, you guys, let me grab this here pepper jack cheese. It's the choice cheese for this here dish. Of course, you can use whatever kind of cheese you want. And no, we don't put no type of milk or almond into our eggs. Eggs is good for protein. Now, this is what Mutt eggs are about. You see, we want to start off with our regular, fresh, certified, organic eggs. And brown eggs is our choice. Has been that way for years. So, we have a brown egg, Brown egg, you guys, as you can see. And look, you guys. Do you know what that is? We're going to do 2 quail eggs. Let you get another picture. Look at that. Quail eggs. We ain't going to starve because these are Mutt eggs. Okay? So we'll put that up there. And here we go, you guys. Okay, so let me open the package here. This was the very one I had my issue with. Okay, so here we go, you guys. Here we go. So, we have duck eggs. And I paid for the duck eggs about $5 for them, but it's okay. Okay, so I have one that I already kind of cracked. Here it is. And so I like duck eggs because the duck eggs have a nice size to it. So that's your duck egg, your quail egg, and your chicken egg. Okay? So we're going to put the top on these eggs. Let me get the eggs out of the way, you guys. Like, we'll put them up there for now. We have a hot water on to make our tea, and our tea is going to be, you know, for the rest of the day. At least we want to get 4 cups in and at least 4 bottles of water in. So isn't this beautiful, you guys? Look at that. There go our quail egg, duck egg, and chicken eggs. Okay, so here we go. First thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and start. And I hope you guys can see this. Here you go. So we're going to go ahead, crack our eggs. Beautiful color. Look at that, you guys. A beautiful orange. That was the duck egg. Here's the chicken egg. And you guys, you know, the chicken egg is not as orange or vivid as the duck egg. And here go our little quail eggs. You don't want to hit the quail eggs too hard because they're so fragile. And there it is, the little quail eggs. And we're going to do 2, else we're not going to taste no eggs at all. Okay, you guys, so here go our quail eggs. Okay, what are we going to do with our eggshells? We toss it right into our dishwater because that becomes protein to nourish our hands and fingers. Okay, so what we have here, guys, we have some onions. And the onions are due. These are pre-cut up, we diced. These are red onions we're using. You can use any kind of onions you want. And so this is what we're going to do here. Okay, let me grab the spinach and let me tell you about how we do our spinach, because we're going to incorporate spinach into our Mutt eggs. Okay, so we keep a paper towel to keep our spinach fresh. And as you can see down here, there's another one because the spinach will go bad if it retains a lot of water. So we like to fluff it up every now and then, you know, turn it upside down. And we're going to get just a cup full because we want to get our vegetables in. And, you know, this is like it's a small leafy vegetable leaf, but still it's green. So what we're going to do here, we're going to flip it, kind of juggle it around. And what we like to do is keep our spinach container. We're going to flip it around now if you guys can see me. I'll just hold it like this. I want you guys to see. Take my hands like this. You grab some spinach, turn it upside down, and then you put it over the paper towel. Grab one more because remember, you want to preserve your vegetables as long as possible. So you want to make sure you're using. Do not close your container. Keep it open so it will not retain water. Let's just keep it like this and it'll last a long time. Okay, so we'll put the spinach there. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys that's just tuning in, we are making Mutt eggs today using chicken eggs, duck eggs, and quail eggs. Okay, we're using red onions and some pepper jack cheese along with our spinach. And to oil our pot up, we're using peanut oil today. Okay, when you're on this weight loss journey, the best thing you can do for yourself, loving you, is to be creative in this new lifestyle. Also, it's not so new for me. I mean, I just keep getting off my game. But as for people who get off their game, or people just getting into the game of this weight loss thing, it's all about wellness for the mind, the body, and the spirit, to bring it all together. Trust me, your food that you eat has a lot to do with how you think, how you act in the world. Okay, so we have some Himalaya pink sea salt here, lightly. We're going to put a little bit in. Okay, we have some regular crushed black pepper. You know we have to get that in as well. We're going to do a pinch of onion. We don't want it to have a real harsh onion taste, but it's going to go well with the pepper jack cheese. And we'll put the spinach in last. Okay, let's put the tops on these, put them back in place. Cleanliness is next to godliness. So let's get this stuff cleaned up. Cover the onions back up. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll grab a cup. So when we're ready to throw our pepper jack cheese in, this is going to be so good, you guys. We are making Mutt eggs today. We're using 1 chicken egg, 1 duck egg, and 2 quail eggs. Okay, so we're going to just use 1 slice of pepper jack cheese. We're going to crumble it up, put it right into our, matter of fact, we're going to use 2, and we don't use cow milk or goat milk. Okay, so we'll do 1.5 of the cheese. We'll put that back, but you want to make sure it's nicely crumbled, because you're going to put it on the top when it's all said and done. That's your crumble pepper jack cheese. Do a little cleaning here, you guys. Okay, so here we go. Okay, we're going to get ourselves a fork. We could use a whisk, but this is what we're going to do. We're going to simply use a fork, and we're going to stir the duck, the quail, and chicken egg up. And to you guys, another thing that we should have shown you, in the substitute of salt, we have been using caviar or pearls from seaweed to soften up our food. We figure it's more healthy than regular salt. So we can still, this one right here would be black caviar. I love black caviar when I was carrying my son 41 years ago. So here go our black caviar, you guys. Look at that. Little fish eggs. And what we're going to do here, we'll wait until the eggs are cooking. So we'll put that in at that time. And then there's another one we use too. We'll use the black seaweed pearls at another time when we make our Mutt eggs. So here we go. We're going to light our stove up. I'm going to go ahead and bring our camera to the fire that's lit up. Let's get it nice and hot. Okay, so we have our cheese, our spinach, our caviar. Okay, so now guys, in this here dish, there's the water for our tea. For this dish right here, you guys, the reason why we call our eggs Mutt eggs, because we use a chicken egg, a quail egg, and a duck egg, as well as fish eggs. Okay, so what is a mutt? When it's all mixed up. Okay, so these are Mutt eggs, And now that we got it hot, listen, you guys, we're using peanut oil. And you know what? We're going to measure it because we don't have to put that much in this pan. It's a non-stick pan. So if you just want your eggs to really cook nicely, you can use it or use it not. I'm going to use it. Be careful with peanut oil. You know, they use peanut oil to deep fry turkeys and chicken. Now, you see this, you guys? I just want to make sure my eggs are just the way I want them. So, this is what we're doing here. So, we have the pan oil. Let's get rid of the extra oil that we really don't need. And this is what we're going to do with the pan up. We're going to incorporate our food now. Thank you guys for tuning in. We hope that you like our show and you can pull something from it. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And, you know, don't allow nobody to take away your peace. Seek for peace. There's nothing greater. And try to love everybody. You know, no matter how bad things may get, don't ever think that you love too much. It's impossible to love too much. Sometime, you know, our endurance of love, people can tip our cups over and provoke us. But remember, let's get back on our game. We're human, having a human experience. According to Professor James Small, I love some of the terms that he coined. I've never heard no one say that until he started saying, we are humans having a human experience. And another one of my mentors, I love this brother. He's young. We all make mistakes. And sometimes things don't seem the way. Look, Umar Johnson. I like him too. He the one that termed the phrase unapologetically black. Okay, so I'm saying people use that term before, but I never heard people outspoken, literally talking about unapologetically black until I heard him in 2012. Okay, so you guys, here we go. And this here meal is for anybody. So we're going to go ahead. And this is going to cook quite fast. So let's turn this down. Let's incorporate the spinach in there right now. And start turning it over. Yep. Ooh, look at that. And you know spinach go down very fast. Okay. So let's get the spinach to the bottom. Let's take this off some, you guys. I want you to see how it's coming down. Going down. We're going to go ahead and incorporate our fish eggs in it now. See the fish eggs? Okay, we're going to keep on stirring. We're going to get the spinach to the bottom because we don't want it to take over our eggs, but we want those spinach in it because on this here journey of weight loss, we have to stay healthy and we have to get those vegetables in by any means necessary. Okay, you guys, here come the pepper jack cheese. Look at that. And we're going to put this back on the aisle so it can finish cooking. Here we go, you guys. And we are going to incorporate a little more peanut oil in it. Turn it back up to get it cooking again. Look at those fish eggs, you guys. Caviar. Same thing. Fish eggs, caviar. Okay, so let's get this dish chopped up. This is going to be so good, you guys. And once again, this dish is our... Look at the cheese. Whoa. This is our Mutt Eggs with spinach, red onions, pepper jack cheese, and you can see the little fish eggs within the fish eggs. Okay, you guys. Wow, that looks good. I'm telling you guys, this is a healthy meal. We're putting this here into our fat of the land recipes. Let's just get us a plate. And this right here, you guys, is part of our breakfast. So we're going to take and put the eggs here. Hope you guys can really see it. Put our eggs in the plate. Go ahead and put this in the sink. Don't need that no more. And you guys, let's see. This is what we're doing. We're going to get all of our eggs. We paid too much money. Yep, this is how I get the excess eggs off, you guys. Delicious. Okay. So you guys, another thing we have here that we want you to tune into with us. Let's do a little cleaning here. Okay. So, just bear with me. We have some bitters here. And this one is hemp seed formula. Oh, this is good for a lot of things. But let me just finish showing you our breakfast as we run water for the dishes. And remember, we got the eggshells and all that stuff in there. Okay, so any blueberries and stuff, you know, you guys, that don't seem like they're edible anymore, just don't toss them in the trash, okay? Go ahead, toss them into your dishwater. Remember what we say, everything that you eat that nourished your body, immune system, whatever you want to call it, likewise, it does the same thing for your biggest organ, which is your skin. Okay, so what we're going to do, rinse it. Okay, you guys. And so today, we have blueberries with our breakfast. And not only are we having blueberries, okay, excuse me, you guys, I just need to clean up a little. So we have our cup of blueberries here. Here's our eggs. Here's our blueberries. Yep, here we go. Blueberries over here, you can see it better. Okay. And we want to show you guys one more thing. We have some agave here. We want to find the smallest one, fresh agave. Here's a nice soft one. That's how I like mine, soft, okay? So here we go, you guys. I'm going to cut it open for you guys. Where's our boards? So put the eggs right there. Here's our little agave. You always want to rinse everything. Although everything comes from the outside, but still rinsing today is a good thing. Okay, so we're going to simply grab a knife and we're just going to cut open our agave. Look at this, you guys. Now that's our agave, fresh agave, guave. I'm sorry. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it in fours. And this will go right there with our blueberries. First we'll eat the agave, then we'll eat the blueberries, because you know you're not supposed to eat berries with other kind of fruits. You guys don't have to believe me. Google it just to check and see if that's correct. Okay, you guys. So one more thing that I'm going to show you that I'm going to do before I eat my food. And this is a, it's not a bitter, but it goes along the lines of bitters. And I showed this here one in another video. And this is a hemp seed formula. And let me tell you what it's good for. Let me test the eggs, you guys. Wow. So we have our hemp seed, and the reason why I didn't test it is because we want to go ahead and drink our hemp seed before we eat our breakfast. Okay, so let me tell you what this is good for. The hemp seed formula, look at this. Multifunctional Wow, contains a total of 144 milligrams of hemp cannabis. I guess I said that right. Benefits of hemp seeds and the extracts help with blood pressure, helps with immunity, helps with inflammation, helps with cholesterol, helps with joint pain, supports heart health, support health skin, supports blood sugar. Now, I like this because I've been using this, I'll say, for about this particular brand 2 years. And I like it because, I don't know, it does something to my legs. And I just like taking it. And, you know, it's just nice to take all of this natural stuff when you're eating different foods and stuff. And so this here requires 2, just to make sure. For those of you, I want to be sure because I take about 2 tables direction. Take 1 to 2 teaspoons twice daily. Okay, teaspoons. So here we go, you guys. And yes, I can do it like this here because I actually, this would be about 2 teaspoons for me. Just like that. Drink this up before my breakfast, you guys. Cheers to good health. That's my hemp seed formula. And then after I finish this, I normally take, so my food can digest well, I normally take my bitters. And the bitters that I've been taking lately is the sour sap bitters. And I showed this also in another video as well, you guys. This is the sour sap bitters. And again, if you guys want to know, oh my goodness, help to reduce the following diseases: cough, asthma, stomach distress, fever, slowing the growth of cancer, suppress inflammation, high blood pressure, hypertension, good circulation. I tell you what, guys, this is by Arnold's, but this is some good stuff. This here sour sap. Oh, I've been using this for a while. Sometime I switched to Living Bitters, the one that's imported from out of Ghana. So this one I won't take until after I finish my food, because this really, and that's what they request you do. This really helps out to help digest your food and stuff, and we need that. Okay, you guys, so here we go. We're going to go ahead today, and we're going to test our Mutt eggs. Look at this. Let's get the eggs first. Look at that. Mutt eggs. What are Mutt eggs? Chicken egg, duck egg, quail egg, and fish eggs. So here we go. And we also have some pepper jack cheese in here with spinach and red onions. This is delicious. You guys, Mama told me not to talk with food in my mouth. So let me just say this now that it's gone. We are so excited because this weight loss journey is working without the meats. And we cut the coffee down. We had to incorporate it back into our diet due to the fact that been on it so long, get the headaches and stuff. So we know coffee is good for the bowel and also good for headaches, and I bear witness to that. Now, coffee can be toxic too much of it. So just remember this: too much of anything can consume you, regardless what it is. Everything we should do in moderation. Moderation is key to everything. Key to a successful life. I would like to believe that. Anyway, along with our Mutt eggs today, we have some blueberries and the little agave, which we rinsed off. So what we're going to do, and you know, we can easily dig in and eat along the skin, but I found out in my findings from my research that there is more nutrients in the skin of fruits and vegetables than the meat or the berry or whatever you want to call it itself. So we're just going to go ahead, and we don't want to eat where the stem is at. Love it. Dear your guava, fresh. Then we have our blueberries, and I don't want to eat the blueberries yet because you eat blueberries and berries by itself, or you can eat the berries with each other, but it's not good to consume berries with other fruits. Another thing, you guys, we're going to have our tea today. Got two things we're drinking. This tea is going to go with us throughout the day, and we're going to end this video. Matter of fact, you guys, I tell you what, we're going to show you what we're going to drink along with our breakfast here. Yes, this is what we're going to drink with our breakfast today. Some tamarind. Here we go. Agave. This is very healthy for you. Look it up. Google it. The video will be too long me trying to tell you everything. But with all fruit and vegetable drinks, it has to be done in moderation. You know how many oranges or apples you can eat? Maybe about 1 or 2 is in moderation. So don't let your juice go overboard. Just a little juice. Anyway, this juice, matter of fact, this is considered a nectar. The nectar of the tamarind is so delicious. It's unbelievable. And this here one I got from the Indian market. You can get it from stores like Seatown. Even you can get the Goya now in most mainstream markets. But we have our tamarind drink rather than the orange juice. We have our agave and our berries, and to go along with our Mutt Eggs. Okay, you guys? So we thank you for tuning in. You guys be well, be wise, and always think higher. Because when we think higher, it doesn't only serve us, but it serves our children, our grandchildren, everyone that's around us, people that we meet. It serves humanity. Okay, you guys? Ashe.